No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Eagles. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Eagles offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup because this environment is hostile.
And when you have a corner of this caliber, it gives the defense so many options in the way they can attack. We'll see what they're able to do with this guy. Back to throw, it's Beal. Complete on the left to Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Got him on the RPO. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Second down to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Off-play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
The ball is right at the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. They're looking for the first touchdown of the day. Looking to throw, it's Morris. And he will get defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
That's the way you start a game, man. How about this QB? 5 for 5. That touchdown right there was his 5th attempt, his 5th completion, in complete command, understanding what the defense is trying to do and executing it flawlessly.
Was the defense even on the field for that drive? I mean, it looked like routes against air. I mean, they were up and down the field. Receivers, tight ends, running backs, quarterback, all in sync with each other. That was about as good as a passing game can look, and you're certainly hoping that keeps up for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for running room. He's got enough. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. Here's a little room there. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Eagles line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Eagles!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like, sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it, fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Drops back. It's Spiel. Here comes the heat. Gonna try to get it himself. Lowers those pads. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab on the left. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. That last connection just a hair short of the 1st down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the ground game. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And that's a first down for the offense.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it to the back on the draw. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
This is such a frustrating feeling. When you got a defense that drops back, takes away all the immediate options, does a really good job with the first play, the pass play, but then you got a quarterback that just pulls it down, easily gets the first down. I just don't know how you stop a guy like this.
Defense all over it.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Got his man. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely center cut. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Defense in press coverage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down, he'll keep it. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Morris. Still looking. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Nowhere to go.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
Finds the big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time, and if you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with a safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can be, and his quarterback well aware of it on that throw.
And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Throws for the tight end. Give him 6. Touchdown, Eagles. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the move, it's Cook. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw, it's Beal. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Looking for room. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. It's a draw. Turning it on. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The Eagles want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll try to do it himself. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the counter. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. These DBs going to give a little cushion. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they are 2 quarters from a win.
And the Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Dropping back, it's Morris. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Searching for space. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They'll try to pop the draw. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
At the 19-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
The Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick give. It's Simpson. Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage?
Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Back to pass, it's Beal. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Flag 14. Flag 14. Why did he go? Why did he go?
Finds his man on the RPO. At the 40. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Under pressure. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these...
Shakes a man, and he might take off. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. To the air, it's Morris. He's in for the touchdown.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him.
Breaks free in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
37 on the play.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They go to the draw. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They try to pop a run on the draw. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Look out! And down he goes.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it. How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Number 90, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's complete to the right. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Beal. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. And there he goes. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Straight ahead, it's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Morris. The throw. And they're not on the same page there.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wants to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They want that clock to run. There he goes. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Eagles in the hurry-up.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Eagles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Ready? Red 54, red 54. Go, go!
Nice move to pick up yardage. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Moves the pocket. It's Beal. Rush right in his face. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 2nd and long here.
Ready? Wide 53. Wide. Ready, go!
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
Go, go!
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right.
Touchdown, Eagles! And the route is on. With that score, looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Yeah, and the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play, shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, fast. Go, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. He'll be stopped right there. He put him in the spin cycle and got 7. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Ready, go.
Handoff again. Just smothered on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football?
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Eagles. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point.
Number 90, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
95-96, bridge. 95-96, go, go.
Makes the quick grab. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. The run inside. It's Cook.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.